Welcome to Shadowlands. My name is Fulbright. I'm here with the guild leader of Nomads, Mr. the one and only O Wise One. How you doing today, O Wise One?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So you want to talk a little bit about why a potential recruit would want to take a look at Nomads, correct?
I do.
Well, you come up with some things for us to talk about here. Let's go ahead and hit the kind of the first one that we'll talk about. Let's see. Yeah. So obviously, we don't do mergers. We don't do the feeder system. None of our guilds do any of that at all. And Nomads has passed the test of time. Would you like to give a little bit of a history lesson on Nomads real quick?
So Nomads has been around for about 2 years. We discontinued it here a little bit ago, but we had an opportunity to take the guild and bring it back after a short intermission, you can call it.
Okay.
And now we're back to compete. We're the baby of the alliance, and we're gonna.
Well, it's my understanding that within a week you were up to 280 million.
Is
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right.
It took a week. We went from 160 to 2 something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
it was crazy.
Well, that's quite impressive. One of the next things that you wanted to kind of talk about here was you said it's a great place to start with great training for higher competition. What exactly do you mean by it's a place to start? Like start playing the game, start playing here in the Alliance, or what? And what do you mean by great training for the higher levels of competition?
So every guild is different in Shadowlands, but every guild is very competitive. We are very competitive in territory wars, and I think Vanguard was the first one to use the hotbot
Yes.
in our alliance.
Yes.
And it's trickled down since. I think now all of our guilds use it, and it is a great tool. And most of our players that want to be serious, that are in guilds, want to be serious, don't know a thing about the bot. They come to Shadowlands, and
Right.
we're here to train them. We're here to show them what it's about. And I myself have trouble with the hotbot sometimes, but I've came a long way. It's
we
a
kind
great
of drop
tool.
it on them, and you're gonna learn it. Yeah, learn how to become efficient.
You're either gonna do this or it's not gonna work out.
All right, next thing on here, you said you're always willing to help with it's a low stress environment. So you want to talk a little bit about that? And I think that kind of rolls into the next one too, about how you have excellent communication within the guild.
Yeah, I mean, look, everybody knows. Everybody knows life up. I just had a baby this week, and Mole Arcadia stepped up, and he was great. He did everything under the sun, and he's a true bona fide Shadowlands leader. He's been around for a long time.
Yeah, he was the first leader of Wookiee monsters. Yeah,
He is a bona fide leader, and stuff happens, but we sit back as officers and we look and see who's engaged. Getting your tickets in, who's in the raids, who's engaged, It's not about. I mean, it is about winning all the time, but sometimes you're not going to win, sometimes not matched. But as long as you're trying, we have a little bit of a, I guess, 4 strikes instead of 3 strikes here at Nomads. But like tickets they're a must, raids are a must.
Right.
But as long as you are engaged and you're willing to improve yourself, you belong here at Nomads, because that's what we're doing. We want to be great, and we're gonna get there. It's just gonna take time.
Well, the last thing here, kind of you talked about was I think this kind of goes into that too. You've got you said low turnover, and that creates a great potential for growth. So you want to kind of tell how that kind of goes together with the whole rest of your program there in Nomads.
I mean, even within the alliance, we have very low. I'd like to say it's low turnover, as in most guilds. There's a lot of room to grow here in Shadowlands. Like you can end up moving up one day, be an officer in a higher guild, or even be a headmaster. I mean, you could be the server admin. You could do anything here as long as you put the time in and you
That's correct.
the game as much as we like the game.
That's correct. I think that a lot of people probably just assume that, oh, well, all the guys in the largest GP guilds here probably do everything, and that's so not true.
It's not true.
When we have people that contribute from every guild, because that's how we run our alliance. If the guild isn't contributing to the alliance, the guild doesn't belong in the alliance. I mean, that's kind of how that works.
Yeah.
So, excellent. Well, did you have any other final thoughts or anything you'd like to tell any of the recruits, particularly about Nomads, before we call our quits here?
Well, our expectations are around. I want to say last time I looked, it was like 20 to 40 Gear 13.
Mm-hmm.
If we're under that, it's going to be a hard looking at to look at to try to get you in, because Nomads is hot right now. Everybody everybody wants to be in Shadowlands.
So you can sum it up. You can sum it up. While it is a great place to learn and to learn how to start playing competitive, you still have standards. You still have certain mod requirements. You still have certain gear requirements and stuff like that. Excellent. So if people that don't meet those requirements, we also have some what you call affiliate guilds where we can send people to try to work on that stuff, but they're definitely not part of the alliance.
Yeah,
and
everybody
later. Yeah,
they want that Shadowlands name, but sometimes it doesn't work out. And I hope people, if they come here and they want to look at trying to get a Nomads, they don't get offended if we unfortunately we're very kind with how we do our stuff here, and I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm like, at the time it's not doable, bud.
Right.
Come back.
But we always give them advice on what to work on too. If they don't make the minimum requirements. All right. Well, so all your recruits, especially if you've chosen Nomads as an option, just hang out there in the recruiting channel there in the embassy. Recruiters will be by to actually talk to you and vet you and get to know you a little bit better. Be sure and be nice to everybody. Remember, we're trying to grow our family with the right type of player, and we want to help you become the right type of player, even if you can't come and join us today. So don't be a dick, right?
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. We're not going to be a dick. You don't be a dick. All right, guys. Well, thank you, and I hope you guys do give a serious consideration for Nomads, and we're out.